It's time to wiggle, it's time to jiggle, it's time for bouncing as we start announcing. We're not made of plastic, but we feel fantastic. We're two real bulls. It's time to wiggle, it's time to jiggle, it's time for bouncing as we start announcing. We're not made of plastic, but we feel fantastic. We're two real bulls. Excuse me. And then we come out here and we do our bit. Isn't that right, Ariolowitz?
It sure is, Opalstein.
And then after this progression, it comes back in. And you sing the high part, right?
I sure do.
It goes something like this.
We're begging you, please. Our thanks will be triple. We need a favor, it's just that simple.
We're begging for freedom, it sure would please 'em.
Please give us a tipple, and won't you free the nipple? We're begging you,
Bounce,
please.
bounce, bounce, bounce,
Our thanks
bounce,
will be
bounce,
triple.
bounce, bounce. Booby,
Need
booby,
a
booby,
favor,
booby,
it's just that simple.
Baba, booby, dooby, dooby, dooby,
So
doo.
please give us a tipple.
Please give us a tipple. Why won't you free the nipple?
Doped up this morning, blazed with the rising sun. 3 little buds inside my bong rib, smoking sweet string. Weedle buds pure and true, saying we'd like to get high with you. Who are you and who do you do? Who are you and who do you do? It's all cool with me, I just wanna see what you like to do with your you-know-who. I won't yuck your yum, here we all like to come. So who are you and who do you do? Who wants to go first?
I will. Hi there, I'm Claire and I'm bi. I like girls and I like guys. It's how I was born. I'm not your unicorn, but I'm still bi no matter who I choose.
Hey, I'm bi too. Neat. Who's next?
Hey mate, I'm Chase and I'm Ace. I think you know, but just in case I don't get horny, but please don't ignore me. I still love in many other ways.
Third time's the charm. Who's next? Sup fam, I'm Stan and I'm straight. I really like to...
Shh. Not about you, my dude. Stop. Just keep going. I'll do it again.
Well, that dog ain't gonna hunt. Who's next?
Oh hey, I'm Trey and I'm Demi. I want to get to know you, then we'll see. I only want to get it on if we have a strong emotional bond. Till then, we're friends, if that's cool.
It's Trey Cool, Trey. It's Trey Cool.
Why are you like this? Sup girl, I'm Pearl and I'm Pan. I could like a woman, I could like a man, I could like an NB2, hey, I could like you. Gender and sex are constructs anyway. That's who we are and that's who we do. That's who we are, but who are you? My name is Nikki, this show's my fantasy. I love you all, no matter who you do.
guys, what's going on?
Looking at a pic of my parents' anniversary party.
Oh, I totally see the family resemblance. Well, I am glad you asked. Sure, yeah, they were cool. But cool does not pay for your daughter's dance lessons. You know, my stoner parents had a pretty hands-off approach to raising their children. As in, hands off my money, that's for weed.
Come on, Nikki, you're coming with me again.
Carrie, if we are going back to Alternative Universe, Florida, I'm bringing bug spray and a gun.
You won't need either, because you're not going to Florida.
Whoa! Whoa! Why do I hear Crazy Town? Also, why do I smell like weed and look like I came from 2001 Hot Topic?
Because you're in 2001 Los Angeles and you did come from a Hot Topic.
Whoa, I'm 16 again? And in Hollywood? Fucking awesome! Whoa, my parents look different.
Oh, they're different, all right.
What the heck do you think you're doing?
Hanging out?
You are not going to get down to 98 pounds just loafing around. Okay, run!
Why are you doing this, Daddy?
Anything for my little star.
Ah!
And we didn't have a daughter to learn about unconditional love.
We had a daughter so that she'd become the wealthiest and most famous entertainer.
One that pays back every penny we invested in a career, all right?
Yeah.
Now go get famous.
What do I do? What do you think we paid for all those singing, dance, comedy, and piano lessons for? Entertain. Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Please clap, 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 clap.
Before we eat, why don't we go around the table to say what we're thankful for?
I'm thankful that I was able to work from home.
I'm thankful the economy was able to open back up here. Let's get some money.
I'm thankful those Black Lives Matter terrorists have quieted down.
Mom!
What?
Okay, first of all, they're not terrorists. Also, all of this.
They want to disband the police. And you know what happens next? They are free to create anarchy.
That's not at all true. We just want police officers to be held accountable for their actions.
That's rich coming from the guy who tried to hide the fact that he was peeing the bed at night.
I was 4.
And besides, they keep saying America is racist or that I'm racist because I'm white. I have a black son.
Mom! You can't say things like that. It's incredibly offensive.
No, it's only offensive if we say we have a colored son.
Dad!
Wait, so are we not allowed to use Negro anymore?
Oh my gosh, people are giving me a headache.
Look, son, you know damn well we ain't racist. We're about as racist as that China virus is a real thing.
Dad, you gotta stop calling it that. It's racist. And also, it's a thing. Grandpa literally died from it.
He had a pre-existing condition.
He was colorblind.
Just like me. Which is why I can't be racist. Would a racist keep her black kid after he ignored his chores for a week?
Wait, did you consider giving me up because I neglected chores?
I think you're ignoring the fact that we kept you. Nothing's ever good enough. Then again, you've always been ungrateful, just like the rest of them.
And who is them?
You know. The black people.
Are you serious? One would think that raising a black son will wake you up to the issues that this country faces. You have to know that Black Lives Matter.
White lives matter.
Shut up, Grandma.
Well, back in my day, if you were to speak to me like that, you'd be taken out and whipped in the streets. Oh, not because you're black. I really don't like how Antifa you've become.
That literally doesn't make any sense.
This was supposed to be a nice family meal, and now look at us. Is there no load that the Democrats won't go to? Is there no family the Christian-hating squad won't tear apart? What do you have to say for this division you brought into our family?
Donald Trump lost the popular vote twice. Oh, hi white people. I'm Julian Duntrail. I play Keith in this sketch, so you don't have to fear that you think we all look alike. I'm just here to remind you that at Thanksgiving, start some shit with your family. Alright, toodaloo. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
The Untethered Soul posits a very tricky riddle. Who are you? No, this book was not written by that psychedelic hookah-sucking caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland, but it does invite you to take a peek through the looking glass. Okay? Are we our thoughts? Are we our bodies? The Untethered Soul says no. Then who the heck are we? Are you depressed? Do you lie awake at night while your anxieties run your brain on a hamster wheel? Maybe you have some bad habits. You know, no matter how hard you try, you still end up drunk at the Taco Bell drive-thru, demanding that they make you a Mexican pizza. Yes, I know it's been discontinued, okay, but it's literally the same 4 ingredients you put in everything else. So why don't you put that middle school education to work, march your ass back there and make me a goddamn Mexican pizza before I Baja blast you in the face with a business end of a stiletto. Author Michael Singer would call this suffering, and explains that suffering is what happens when trapped energy patterns fester inside of our hearts and concentrate into what he calls an inner thorn. So imagine an inner thorn as like the polar opposite of a clitoris, okay? It's just as sensitive, and whenever something pops up in life to rub it the wrong way, you get pretty much the negaverse version of multiple orgasms. Instead of accepting that the Mexican pizza has been discontinued, processing that disappointment from a place of compassionate awareness, having compassion, being aware, and just letting it go. You know, we bottle it up inside of our bodies, or we spew it exorcist style all over the people we love the most, in anger, in reactivity, in abuse. No bueno, bro. So, the secret to an untethered soul is to feel your feelings. Let them happen, and then let them go. And if you do this, you too can set your clit free. Emotionally.
Welcome to your first family Lucas dinner, Jody. Normally we have a nice family tradition of going around the table and talking about what we're grateful for this year. This year we're eating in a park, so we're gonna flip the switch and everybody talk about their sins.
Wow, Dad, quarantine's really amped up your sense of humor. Let's save some of the zingers for Christmas, huh?
Your dad is so funny.
Ooh, there's a couple of yams and a drumstick down there for you, baby.
I can't.
Excellent mains this year, sis.
Oh, tasty ham you're scarfing down there, huh? That was a 7-year-old's therapy pet, and I slaughtered it.
The Lewis's micro pig? That was Peter's best friend. Oh, and Jody's a vegan. Babe, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. My family actually chases the food we're gonna eat for game. I'm a fucking drug lord, baby. Call me Mrs. Levitt, because I've got the most enjoyable pies in Stanton.
When my mom was a Girl Scout leader, she ran a shoe factory on Troop 3033's labor.
Whoa, babe. Uncle Hal, how about you? Do you cook up people's pets at the restaurant too?
Well, kiddo, we burnt down the place for insurance money. We feel really bad about framing Juan Carlos. He was a good sous chef, but an even better suspect.
Jody, I am so sorry.
It's okay. My family actually runs a blood diamond exchange. My dad doesn't actually work for the Zimbabwe Peacekeepers Union.
Wow, we are a perfect match.
All right, Jody. Since you're practically a Lucas now anyways, why don't you go ahead and let us know your secret?
Yeah, sweetheart, you're one of us now.
Sometimes eat on public transportation. Long commutes.
Some things really are too good to be true. I can't do this anymore. It's not you, it's me. Who am I kidding? It's obviously you. Goodbye, Jody.
Here are some leftovers for you to take on the bus, you disgusting animal.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Kanye.
Kanye who?
Kanye Pache, the cranberry sauce yay?
Hi, I'm Splurty, the cumsock. Recently, my father, he passed away, and it's got me feeling real down. So I wanted to write this song for him.
Daddy, you should know that your loss has me so low. And Daddy, since you're not around, I cannot seem to grow. Daddy, without you in my life, nothing seems right. I have no will to fight. Daddy, without you in my sights, my fire won't ignite, and all my days seem nice. Oh, Daddy, please come.
Sorry, excuse me.
Back to me. Oh, Daddy, how I wish I could make you come.
Oh, excuse me, something's in my throat. I don't know what it is. Right on back to me. Daddy, I get moist thinking about the times we had. I shed so many tears cause I'm feeling real sad. Didn't want this life for me, I wish I could have seen. Ignored your requests for a date would be obscene. So now you're only in my dreams, like when I was a teen. Looks like I cleaned my jeans. Gotta get them dry clean, cause I'm covered in sweat. Rest in peace, Daddy, hashtag never forget.
Daddy, turn away from the light. You can come tonight, and every night, Daddy can come back. Daddy, turn away from the light. You can come tonight. All I wanna do is make you come, Daddy. Come, 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 Daddy. Come, Daddy. Daddy, come. 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 I just wish I could see you one more time, Father. Please.
Splurty.
Pops, is that you? Are you in heaven?
Yes, in heaven we are all welcome.
How is it up there?
I've come to realize, son, that heaven is what you make it.
It's so nice to get to speak to you again. I thought I'd never have the chance. I'm so glad you got to come.
Just remember, Splurty, the choices we make are permanent.
Wait, you leaving me again? Will I ever see you again?
Isn't this what you've always wanted? I love you, son.
I love you too, Dad. I love you too.
Hi, I'm Joe. Today, we're going to be learning about Upton Sinclair's book, The Jungle, which, after reading, I learned was nothing like the Disney movie, The Jungle Book. Upton Sinclair's The Jungle tells the story of Jurgis, a young Lithuanian immigrant who, lured by the siren song of the American dream, moves his young family and pregnant wife to the slums of Chicago's meatpacking district, where he takes a low-paying job scooping pig entrails off the floor of a slaughterhouse to make ends meet. While the work is tough, Jurgis is encouraged to carry on after seeing all of the rich, wealthy men walking around the city of Chicago, and trusts that American capitalism will soon reward his hard labor. In Walt Disney's The Jungle Book, a young boy named Mowgli gets lost in the jungle and becomes friends with wolves. In Upton Sinclair's The Jungle, Jurgis faces more trouble when he learns that he must pay interest on the house that he and his family can barely afford, forcing his elderly father, wife, and young children to find jobs of their own to make ends meet. In The Jungle Book, Mowgli meets a talking snake who tries to eat him. In the classic family-friendly film The Jungle Book, Mowgli is scared of the jungle, so Baloo the bear sings him a song about appreciating the bare necessities of life and not letting the weight of reality get you down. In Upton Sinclair's The Jungle, Jurgis and his family are slowly starved of their essential resources during the harsh Chicago winter, so Jurgis' boss helps by cutting Jurgis' salary in half and threatens to replace him if he doesn't accept the terms of his new contract. Instead of singing a song, Jurgis sprains his ankle and is immediately replaced by one of the thousands of unemployed immigrants who have also come to Chicago in search of labor. In Walt Disney's family-friendly film The Jungle Book, Mowgli splashes and swims around a watering hole with Baloo the bear. In Upton Sinclair's The Jungle, Jurgis' young son Antanas drowns in a puddle. After playing the Windy City's early 20th century politics against itself to stoke a labor strike so he can get a job as a boss at the meatpacking factory that he got let go from, Jurgis is forced to flee Chicago after he beats up his dead wife's old boss, who paid her for sex. In Walt Disney's The Jungle Book, Mowgli sings a song with an orangutan named King Louie who likes fire. In the jungle, Jurgis, his dreams of American success now crushed by the weight of reality, becomes a drunk and a mugger to make ends meet until he finally attends a meeting with other laborers and learns about the power of socialism. The book ends with Jurgis, now a hotel porter sobered after years of watching his family and working Americans sacrifice to appease the almighty god of capitalism, somberly devoting his life to the pursuit of socialism and fighting for the rights of his fellow man in a better tomorrow despite the odds. The Jungle Book ends with Mowgli tying a burning piece of wood to a tiger's tail and then following a hot chick back to her village. The end! Although The Jungle and The Jungle Book have their differences, it's hard to look past the impact they've had on American culture. Walt Disney's The Jungle Book became one of the highest-selling animated features of all time, and is still celebrated to this day, with remakes coming out in 2016 featuring the likes of John Goodman. The Jungle, while initially published to be a socialist allegory and to completely do away with meatpacking and slaughterhouses in general in America, actually served as the core tenet for the Pure Food and Drug Act being passed in the early 20th century, ensuring more factories would be made and more capitalism would be able to be spread across the United States. Good job, America! I give Upton Sinclair's The Jungle 3 stars, but I give Walt Disney's The Jungle Book 3.5 stars. Thanks for watching!
I am a tiny, evil dinosaur. Most of the time, I walk around with my tiny, evil thoughts. Thoughts like what kind of people park their large cars in compact, tiny car spaces? Communists? And why would anyone hand out Tootsie Rolls as Halloween candy unless they were communists? Well, today I had the most tiniest, evilest thought I've ever had. What is the end game for companies telling their staff that they are like a family? I mean, think about it. Think about it. Any job you've ever worked where they have said this was probably one of the least paying jobs you've ever had. They probably timed your bathroom visits. That's your time. No. Maybe it is more like a family, but it is like a dysfunctional family. If you, workplace, were truly my functional family, maybe you would offer a decent dental plan where you are not offered a loan form while strapped to a chair because the only coverage your plan gives you is a paper gown. But I guess it's okay because we get a yearly pie day because we are family. But that pie? That pie is a lie. That pie is store-bought pie. It is store-bought pie. It has no soul. And that is supposed to make up for the lack of resources needed to work a job in a tiny, evil, cramped cubicle. A functional family, one that loves and supports each other. Well, that family does things like check in on one another, take each other to the doctor when we are sick and want to get better. And then when things are good, we party. We party all together. Most importantly, when there is pie, it is homemade pie. Because pie is the treat best served with love. And sometimes ice cream if the pie is able to beat it up. I don't recommend this for a lemon meringue pie. So when you say to your staff that we are like family, we are actually saying,
get ready to be miserable with all the store-bought pie you can eat.
A functional family wants everyone to succeed. A dysfunctional family wants everyone else to suck. I feel better now. I think I'm gonna go bake a pie for my real family. But what kind? Should I bake apple or pecan? Ooh, both. Yeah, I think they'll like that. Maybe I'll just give them half the pie. I'll have the other half as a treat. Bye-bye.
We pulled a lot of strings and sold a lot of kilos of meth to get Nick, Disney, and every kid exploiting company in Hollywood out here to your talent showcase, so don't mess it up.
Okay. Why can't you just sell weed to buy yourself Matrix-style leather trench coats like you used to?
Because Columbine. Now you will fulfill my lifelong dream of being famous by me living vicariously through your fame, or I will kill you trying.
Oh, no, not the DIY spear that you used to kill that possum in front of me when I was 8. Why couldn't you live out your dreams of being a rock star?
I did, okay? That's why we moved to LA in the first place. And Crazy Town stole my son and all the fame I should have had.
Come, my lady, come, my lady.
Hey,
you're my butterfly.
hey, that's my art! You give it back!
You give it back! Now you get up there and you make us proud, or we're going to sell you to a rich Mormon, okay?
Huh?
So, an airline pilot walks into a bar, and he gets a drink, and he drinks it, and then he goes back and flies the plane, and he crashes it. The end. Butts.
What she was doing wasn't...
Sorry, I bombed.
That's okay, sweetie. We forgive you.
So you're not gonna sell me to a rich Mormon?
Honey, we were never gonna do that.
We've invested way too much money to do a one-off sale, so we're going to be renting you.
You're gonna be a cruise ship comic, doing Paula Poundstone jokes in between ports.
Funny stuff.
You know I hate the sensation of water.
You don't have a choice.
She ready to go?
Aye, matey.
You're not a real cruise ship captain.
I sure am. I'm a captain aboard the SS Butterfly. It's a private yacht owned by that great band, Crazy Town. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. You're my butterfly.
No!
Sugar pie. Come.
No, I don't want these super self-involved parents. I want my old life back.
Well, we need you on the Aloha deck.
Why did the turkey cross the road? Huh? Anyone? To get in my belly!
There are over 3 million people living in the city of Los Angeles, and most of them hate it. Except for me. I'm CK, and this is Hey LA. The Circus Liquor Clown Sign.
Could you get back in the car, please? Get back in the car.
Leave me alone!
Fine.
Hey, where are you going?
More like, where are you, Cher? Standing at 32 feet tall, the Circus Liquor Clown Sign began as a simple business decision and became a symbol of changing times, the power of legacy, and neon. Circus Liquor is located at the corner of Burbank Boulevard and Vineland Avenue in the neighborhood of North Hollywood within the San Fernando Valley region of the city of Los Angeles. To understand the importance of the Circus Liquor Clown Sign, we have to go back to how North Hollywood became North Hollywood and how neon became a glowing history book for LA. Following the California water wars of the 19th century, what was once known as West Lankershim, today's Valley Village more or less, conceded to annexation by the city of Los Angeles in 1919, followed by Lankershim in 1923. In the late 1920s, real estate developers made a massive effort to market the Lankershim area to prospective homebuyers by emulating the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, and in 1927, Lankershim was renamed North Hollywood. The 1920s was also when neon first came into fashion. As North Hollywood businesses began to invest, the signs evolved into the use of corrugated sheet metal, ornate shapes for the neon shell, and a limited use of colors. The 1940s of North Hollywood was met by an influx of stars moving to the area and World War II. This was a period of darkness for the country and for neon. Considered a threat to possible air raids and due to material shortages, neon signs in LA were turned off. However, the few signs that remained, primarily paint on aluminum sheet metal cans, exquisite and ornate, particularly with animation, set the stage for a glowing future. The 1950s and 60s heralded another period of business growth in North Hollywood, and subsequently neon, including Circus Liquor in 1959. There's no mystery to the sign, really. The clown sign was designed simply to reflect the circus theme picked out by the son of the original owners. Yet its size and style eclipsed the signs around it, particularly in the 1970s when neon fell out of fashion for cheaper, more durable plastic. Ironically, however, despite being installed in 1959, the Circus Liquor Clown sign features both backlit plastic and neon, seemingly ahead of the trends while existing directly within them. In the 1980s, neon entered a renaissance thanks partially to Melrose Avenue and punk shops, and NoHo was lit. Simultaneously in 1982, Tony Hawara, who immigrated from Syria in the 1970s, bought Circus Liquor and its clown sign, which became known locally as Valley. Circus Liquor became a family business managed by Tony Hawara himself, then his son Issa, followed by his son Tony Hawara. Expanding to several other stores, the Circus Liquor clown sign solidified its way in popular media and established its place in the heart of the San Fernando Valley.
Now she's in me, always with me.
The clown sign is a location marker for tourists, a popular location for films, and a mascot for the area itself, even appearing at Burning Man in 2014. North Hollywood has changed a lot over the years, and while neon has become fashionable again in modern times, judging by the past, there's no telling what the future will bring. But the Circus Liquor clown sign has stood tall for over 60 years, a testament to the legacy of family and the LA Valley, a legacy that will hopefully never die.
As if!
A huge thank you to Ani Manatsakanyan, Master of Heritage Conservation student at USC and Curator of Education and Engagement at the Museum of Neon Art in Glendale. This piece also wouldn't have been possible without the information provided from these sources. This was Hey LA with me, CK. And thank you for watching!
Did you hear about the chicken who liked to watch his wife have sex with other roosters? He was a real cluckhold. Ho, hey-o.
Sex and intimacy education in our culture continues to be trash.
So many of us are left in the dark, wondering questions such as, what is a safe word? How do I accommodate a partner with a disability? Where is the vagina? Where is the vagina located? Is apparently a question that millions of people assigned female at birth continue to have. So, lots of work left to be done. My name is Reed Bryce, and yes, I am famously a sex haver, even some of the gay stuff. So for anyone who wants to broaden their fuck horizons, do I have a treasure trove of a resource for you. It's called Oh Joy Sex Toy. When I say this is probably the mother of all X-rated educational materials online, I mean it. Pacific Northwest artist Erica Moen, along with her supportive husband Matt, has been producing and putting art online for 22 years, with Oh Joy Sex Toy making its electrifying and balls-to-the-wall debut in 2013. And when I say balls to the wall, I do mean that literally. There are a lot of naked bodies in Oh Joy Sex Toy. That's one of my favorite things about it, and not just because it's hot. Moen has made such a conscious effort to portray as many types of people, types of interests, and types of partnerships as possible. They also feature guest spots by really amazing artists who might be considered to have more niche needs and fantasies. This bursts open the dam of almost no information currently given to us by our education system. Best of all, you can access almost all of this for free. Now more than ever, queer and trans people are pushing back against assimilationist reactionary politics. We are gonna love who we love, we're gonna fuck who we fuck, and education is the key to making sure we can do that. And besides all that, this comic is really fun. It's funny. I mean, you're gonna wanna scour it from top to bottom. Or switch. Who am I to say who you are? So go check out Oh Joy Sex Toy and have fun, you pervs.
Let's talk about politics this Christmas. Let's get deep in the weeds. 'Cause more unnecessary tension is what this family needs. Let's trim the tree with chaos and see how weird we get. Let's talk about politics this Christmas. We haven't even started drinking yet. It started out real civil, just the cousins who agree. But soon the conversation grabbed the whole dang family. Now mom is saying please behave while grandpa's yelling about the gays. Let's talk about politics this Christmas while I go smoke a J.
While you were gone, your Uncle John was trying to keep the peace. Then someone said Antifa. Now he's shouting at his niece.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Did my brother just call my mom a cuck? Let's talk about politics this Christmas, 'cause we're all shit out of luck. Pick one! Escalation, no one knew quite what to say. Then Uncle Bob brought out the nog and we moved on with our holiday. Now we're pouring drinks, having laughs. I think the danger's finally past. We talked about politics this Christmas. Let's hope that was the last. But the whole clan's not even here yet. Who's that ringing the bell? It's MAGA Grandma, MAGA Grandma. And she wants to talk politics this Christmas. We'll see you all in hell.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm not 16 anymore. Woo!
We could have told you that.
Wait, how do I know that I'm the real me? Wait, who are my parents? What? Oh. Ha. Wow, I just came back from 2001 Hollywood and I learned a valuable lesson.
Kill Crazy Town before they unleash Butterfly on the world?
No, but close. I learned that the things that I once considered to be flaws of my parents are actually the things that helped shape me into the self-reliant person that I am today. And that In reality, I need to take responsibility for my own flaws and the things that I need to work on and try and better myself for the people that I love around me.
Does that mean you'll remember to flush?
Oh, baby bud. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, you flush it down. And if it's red, yay, bloodshed! Happy Thanksgiving!